art of retaining your best people. There is an art of retaining your best people. As every senior executive knows, hiring good people is tough. But as every senior executive knows, keeping them can be even tougher. Indeed, most executives can tell a story or two about a talented professional who joined their company to great fanfare, added value for a couple of years, and then departed unexpectedly. Usually, such exits are written off. Why this is happening in every organization and every important organization? Why skilled people, why best of the people they are leaving an organization? A human can derive a lot of satisfaction. A human can be happy not only with the salary or the package you are giving, but the way in which his talent is used, the way in which he is working, that must give him happiness. He must get derive lot of pleasure out of working in an organization. So it is the fundamental duty of an organization and the senior hierarchy to design the work that people love. We have to design the work that people love. CEOs, CHROs, many of the people are failing all over the organizations for themselves to offer flex time work arrangements more attractive than those of their competitors, but such attempts miss the fundamental problem. Simply put, work is not working for us. It was not before, but now in this competitive world, points of problem that increasing wages or simplifying professional on ramps alone won't solve. Although these efforts certainly help improve employees' quality of life. We know this because ADPRI's most recent 50,000 person surveys of stratified random samples of working populations around the world. The most powerful predictors of retention, performance, engagement, resilience, and inclusion did not include pay or liking one's colleagues or work location or even a strong belief in the mission of the organization. All those provided some explanatory power, but none was as significant as these three items. The following three items are very, very important. They have to be kept in mind by HR, a top person, and also the chief executive. Whether he is excited to work every day to the last week. Did he have a chance to use his strength every day? At work, whether a person is getting chance to do what he is at good and what skill he is having, and whether the skill is being utilized by the organization or not. Are we able to give him a work, something which he loves? These three are salient features one has to keep in mind when they are carving out a strategy or when they are planning to retain the best people in the organization. These results, neuroscience research, and many decades of experience working with individuals in organizations strongly suggest that only when a company intelligently links what people love to their actual activities will it achieve higher performance, higher engagement, and resilience and lower turnover. To stem the tide and to attract and retain the best people, then we must redesign jobs around a simple but powerful concept: love for the content of the work itself. Once again, I reiterate, love for the content of the work itself. That word may seem strong in this context, but people's affinity for their work can and should reach this level, and when it does, amazing things can happen. Creating place where all people can find love in their work means incorporating the principles in everything your business does. The people are important. The working people have to be focused whether we are able to create an environment, a loving environment in their mind to do the job while doing the job and a proper aspiration to achieve. You create an environment of aspiration that every manager or any employee of the organization shall have the desire to reach that commanding heights. Whether the most important stakeholders in the organizations are our employees. One size fits one. Each of the employees is a unique person with distinct loves, interests, and skills. In trust only we grow. For make trust foundation of all practices and policies. We will take a look how the most forward thinking companies are beginning to implement each of these in turns. But first let us examine why love is so important in the workplace and what companies have missed by ignoring it. What is love got to do with it? When you are in love with another person, your brain chemistry changes. We don't yet know the exact biochemical cause of romantic love. It appears to be some combination of oxytocin, dopamine, norepinephrine, and vasopressin. But research does reveal that when you are engaged in an activity you love, that some chemical cocktail is present in your brain. Once again, I reiterate, some chemical cocktail is present in your brain when you are doing a work which you love, along with anandamide, which brings you feeling of joy and wonder. Primed by this cocktail, you interact with the world differently. Research by neurobiologists suggests that these love chemicals lessen the regulatory function of your neocortex, widening your perspective on yourself and liberating your mind to accept new thoughts and feelings. You register other people's emotions more intensely. You remember details more vividly. You perform cognitive tasks faster and better. You are more optimistic, more loyal, more forgiving, and more open to new information and experiences. One could say that doing what you love makes you more effective, but it is so much more than that. You are on fire without the burnout. To attract and retain best people, we must redesign jobs around simple but powerful concept. Love for the content of the work itself. So if you are doing work you love, work need not be a stressor but can instead be a source of energy and resilience. Indeed, data on engagement shows that people who find love, strength, joy, and excitement in what they do each day are far more likely to be productive, to stay at the company longer than others do, and to sustain themselves in the face of life's inevitable challenges. Finding love in work, therefore, is not self indulgent or narcissistic, it is a precursor and an amplifier for performance. To be clear, that is not quite the same as saying that work must consist exclusively of what you love. We have no clear data proving that the most productive and engaged people at work love all they do. What it points to, though, is that if leaders want their employees to be high performing, to stay with the organization, and to be engaged and resilient, they should be intentional in helping them to find love in some of what they do every day. Thank you very much.